Hey guys, it's Ray. Just continuing on my series that I called Can Your Email Do This? In this series, I'm going to go over the marketing part of the COM-F5 product, which I think you'll be impressed by. So let me go ahead and open that up for you. What you'll see here is, before I start too, somebody had asked me about what I meant when I said amateurs try and professionals track. Basically, all I meant by that is you need to start establishing your tracking mechanisms. So even when I send out a video email, I get confirmation that they watched it. That way, if I'm sending out, especially to a prospect, I'll know if they're interested because it'll tell me how many times they watched it, how long they watched the video. So if you have somebody that watched your video 5-6 times and watched the entire video, chances are they're interested in what you have to say and possibly would be somebody that you would want to follow up with. So let me just get into this marketing part of this because we're going to run out of time if I don't. You can see here's my applet. So I'm going to click on Marketing F5 and that's going to open up another window. This is going to give me a screenshot of everything I need to know to create a marketing campaign. So in this example, I'm going to go to create a contact list. And I'm going to call this example list. I'm going to keep everything the same here. I have to put an email address in here, so I'm just going to put my email address for both of these. Now you could put info at or do not reply, whatever you want in those. So as I keep going down here, the custom fields, these are whatever I click here will then become visible to me when I view that list. So I'm just going to keep that generic for right now. And I'm going to hit save. So I just created a contact list. Now, a contact list is no good unless I have a web form generating to that contact list. So we're going to create a form as well. And I'm going to call this form example because it's going to be a match to the contact example list. So, and you'll see that right now. I choose not to use Capture. Capture is the security form so robots don't spam you. But you know, I find I don't personally have a problem with that. Maybe one day I will and I'll start using it, but for right now, I even have a tough time figuring out what some of those characters are, so I tend to stay away from it. So I created this form, I called it an example form, and I'm going to associate that with my example list. So that just married the two. And here's my two fields that I'm currently asking for, email address and contact format. Now the contact format was displayed because here I have allow contact to choose the contact format. I'm going to change that because I prefer it just to be HTML. Everybody pretty much that I'm dealing with has HTML. So when I change that, you could see there that the only thing now that it's asking for is the email address.